Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is the Hammer Aerosol Smith. Good afternoon. It is absolutely beautiful out here. Viewers' discretion is advised, as always. I'm not going to censor myself to please anybody. Fuck all that. Okay? Smoking's not cool. But fuck it. Okay. It's gonna be my review on the GunMaster by DAC Technologies. This is a gun cleaning bag. This is for real steel, and you can also use it for airsoft. That's what I usually use it for. This bag is fucking awesome. Okay, I got this as a Christmas gift for some dear people in my life, and I bring this out 95% of the time. Yes, 95% of the time that I come out here. It's actually in almost all of the videos that I do pertaining to airsoft. It's just it's not seen sometimes. Either it would be sitting right here, that you can't see it, or I'll have it equipped, across my torso, or I'll have it next to my left leg during the close-up videos. This bag is phenomenal. I really do like it a lot. I'm going to go over what it comes with. Then I'm going to go over what I usually carry in it, or what you could carry in it. Obviously, you can carry whatever the fuck you want in it, but it's besides the point. And then I'm going to go over what gripes I have with it. It's not a lot. Spoiler alert, okay? So if you're looking for a bitch fest, it's not going to happen here. This is not a whole lot to bitch about. The bag is mostly made out of some sort of nylon. It dries very quickly. I take it out in the rain. I've sat it down in mud, and it's not that I'm careless. It's just that it is a gun bag, and I know that it's protected and everything like that. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. And it's got some rubber. It's got a rubber handle. Okay. It's got two back straps that are not adjustable, so you can wear it on a belt, or you can attach things here. What I usually do with these is I attach a spare gun. For example, when I did the close-up shooting video for the HFC 712 and the close-up video for the HFC M27, M28 highway patrolman, excuse me, I would rig it to these two back straps back here. I have a Velcro strap. I usually have two, but in this case I just have one on me. To my knowledge, it could be somewhere in the bag. Who knows? We'll find out. It's a surprise. We're all learning together. So for like the highway patrolman, I had the holster connected to this, so the holster was just kind of hanging off there. With the HFC 712, I had it so the barrel was through one of the loops, and then this was wrapped around the handle to keep it very secure. And of course, when you do things like that, you really want to test it out in a safe environment, and really make sure that things are secure, and they are. I always check. Comes with a fully adjustable strap. By the way, this Velcro strap here did not come with it. I had it from my journeys of life. So there's just certain things I end up keeping. And the strap, like I said, is fully adjustable. You can quick detach it on either end. I usually just kind of throw it over my torso, like I say. Hooked it like so. So I'm able to use whatever, if I have the G&G M4A1 on me, put the sling on me and it doesn't get in the way, and so that's nice. And with my tanker holster here, can't really see it because it's black on black. There, you can kind of see it now. It doesn't get in the way of that either. I mean, sometimes when it pushes forward, it kind of rides and then pushes my equipment for my tanker holster forward a little bit, but it's not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker. It's not that serious. We'll open up the top. Up top, you got some loops here. You can attach some things. I'm not really quite sure what you could put there. I'm pretty, well, or what's supposed to be there, but I'm pretty sure you can put whatever you can figure it out, you know, to put there. I have a propane tank in here. I usually do. A lot of time when I bring this bag out, there's a propane tank just sitting in here, and it's got enough room to carry a microfiber. Usually there is a, do I have it now? Yes, I do. There is a bottle of lubricant that I trust. Some of you, this is the devil's semen. So we'll put that over there. We'll put the propane tank over here. Okay. We'll put the microfiber on top of the propane tank so nothing gets on it. Those three things do not come with it. And then you look inside, and it's open, but there's a divider that you can take out. And apparently the bottom could be adjusted, but I'm not sure how that works. But yeah, Velcro divider. That's usually where I slip the lubricant, and then the microfiber sit here, and then have the propane tank sit here in a way to where it's on the can and nothing is bothered or interfered with. There's no interference or whatever. Zipper, 2 zippers. Well, it's one, but it's got 2 sides. It's got 2 pulls. One here, one over here. And then, of course, it has this clip that is adjustable. Then you got these side pouches. And then this side pouch, of course, you can put whatever you want. I mean, that's the idea. But on this side pouch, I usually, because I'm very OCD, I have certain things assigned to specific things. This here has my 100-round speed loader and a knife. These pouches will fit the GEG M4A1 gas blowback Stanag type or NATO Stanag type magazines in here. You can fit one in there. It won't close, but I have a solution. This little strap that I told you about that I added to the bag can Velcro here. You put the magazine in, and then the other end will Velcro here, adjust it to the way you like, and then you won't have any problems. It won't be flopping around, the magazine won't fall out, nothing like that. So it's a nice, it's like almost like an extension to it. So there's that, and then on the other side you have another pouch, and this pouch usually, this is the pouch I put spare magazines in. This is where I would put, like, again, the G&G spare Stanag type magazine in here. And right now I have 4 single stack gas blowback WE 1911 magazines. It's an 8-rounder, a 7-rounder, another 8-rounder, another 7-rounder. And you can fit 4 in there perfectly, close that up nice and tight, you don't have to worry about anything. And I have it here because I usually wear my sling or the bag to this side, so if I need to change my magazines, which I have 3 spare magazines here, I could take them out and swap them with 3 that are in here. Usually I'll have 4 magazines in the works, 1 in the pistol, 3 spares. So then I could take the 4 out of there and interchange the whole 4. And then flip this around. And this could be used also as a module, a chest module, if you will. again, you know, you got your magazines here. This is how I do it, of course. And, you know, I interchange them, blah, 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 blah. Say I gotta reload some of the magazines. I flip it here. And because this is so sturdy and it's a flat top, it kind of acts like a module to where I could take my magazines, take my magazine from either my mag pouch or from here, from the bag, take this out, and I could also take this from here, and I can load up magazine and then put it back inside the pouch, or put it back in one of my spare mag pouches, whatever the situation may be. And this is nice because I can also have the magazine sit here like so. They hardly ever slide off. I do bend, depending on the situation, I do bend my left leg a little bit to kind of keep some support on it, keep a little bounce. I might lean a little. Nothing uncomfortable, nothing drastic, you know. And just for now, instead of putting the magazines back in the pouch, I would just put them aside, and you guys hopefully can get the picture I'm painting, you know? Okay. Also, if you need to sit a pistol here for whatever reason, this pistol is loaded, it is on safe, it is cocked and locked, ready to rock. You can also slide the pistol here, and it's not going to slide down or go anywhere. So if you got to reload, this is in the way. Again, for the gazillionth time, I cannot stress it enough, depending on the situation, this is what I do. And, you know, load everything up, blah, 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 take the magazine that I just loaded or whatever, and then I can pop it in here, ready it, put it back in my holster, and then just flip it back. And if I'm using the M4A1 from G&G, again, for example, pop, 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 gotta reload, take this magazine out, tuck it under my arm, take the other magazine out, pop it here, take that. It seems like a lot of work, but really it's not. When you get used to it, it all comes to muscle memory when you know, when you're talking about reloading and dealing with certain things. And because I've been using this so long, again, since Christmas, and I bring it out almost all the time, you get used to those things, and it doesn't become a burden. It's not a burden anymore. It just becomes like natural. So, and again, you know, going back to the spare magazine thing, because I got my pouches here. I know, again, you can't really see them because it's kind of dark, black on black. Take the empty ones out, stick them here, take all the new ones out, load them all in here, load these up, put them in there. So, you know, they're always ready. Alright, so getting to the main attraction, the cleaning kit. Well, before I do that, underneath you got these, the base, I call these like the feet or the heels, and they're very textured and they're very nice, so you know, it kind of keeps it a level. So like what I was saying earlier, sometimes I sit it down like mud, or I sit it down like wet ass grass, you know, grimy ass stuff. This kind of holds it up from really just seeping in there, really getting nasty, and also gives it a little texture, so when you put it on, say like there's a wood table here, I know you can't see it, you know, it keeps it from falling. But the only thing is it seems to be a little front heavy. Only when there's nothing in this main pouch here. It's a little front heavy, so when I sit it down, it tips a little. But it's not that big of a deal. I mean, you know, you win some, lose some. It's not that serious. So, get in here. I feel like a freaking marsupial, okay? Got 2 zipper tabs. And here is your cleaning kit, okay? Again, this is for real steel. And right here, these are all for bore access, okay? Like, for example, you got brass, 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 brass. And these are all for different calibers. This one here is for a 30. This one here is for a 22. This one here is for 357 Magnum. This one here is for 40. And this one here is for 45 ACP. Yeah. And then we got the cotton type ones. 45, you know, and then the same calibers as follows from before. But here we have a tube that has different type, different caliber cleaning rod tips, and they say on them, they're all labeled 30, 22. Oops, dropped something. Something that normally isn't in the bag, but it's not a big deal. 40, 357, 30. Some people would say, well, you know what? That's kind of limited, but really it's not, because there's a lot of calibers that in a sense are interchangeable, because you need to keep in mind that like 357 can use 38 special. That's an example. 22 556, 223, okay? Those work in conjunction, so using the 22 caliber cleaning rods or brass or cotton or whatever, that will fit for, again, 223, 556, for example. I use this one for airsoft. The 22 fits just fine in an airsoft 6mm bore. For 8mm, I can't really say for sure. You might have to use the 6mm anyway, because these other ones, they look like they might be a little too big. And excuse me, shears, just added to the bag. Right here, we have a wire brush, pick, and the other side has a flat end, which can be used for a number of things. This tool is usually used to pick out like carbon buildup and whatnot. Just hard to reach places. Then we have a soft bristled brush, and both brushes between the wire and this one here have two different ends. We have a narrow end here with very little bristling, and then the other end, which is nice and broad. And this here is the cleaning rod. And the cleaning rod has two ends. This one is for an attachment, I believe so, because there is a handle in here, and you can connect it to that. And excuse me a moment, please. We're going to commercial. This commercial is brought to you by Smoking's Not Cool, but we had the Winston Red Boxes, which were popular in the 80s and the 90s by a lot of grunge stars and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to step aside for a moment. Hold up. And for my Spanish viewers, uno momento, por favor. Comprende? Muchas gracias. And we're back. Okay. So this end, you can either attach an extended rod or a rifle, carbine, whatever. Shotgun, dude. You know, a longer barrel. You can put an extension here. And on this end is where you put the caliber cleaning utensil, if you will. And you just pop it there. Put your cleaning cloth there, or whatever attachment. Remember earlier I showed you the brass and the cotton attachments. You could attach those on here as well. Oh, well, you might scratch the inner barrel of your airsoft gun if you're going to use that. Well, not if you're careful. And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and say that you're wrong, because you might be right. But I don't think I've had any issues yet, so until then, fuck it. Okay. Like this cotton piece here, we got the 22. I don't use this on airsoft because you can see it is very thick, even though it's cotton. That might be too tight. I don't think that will be able to come out, but you just screw this on. And then you got the brass one, or the wire one. And they're all coded, so you can never get them mixed up. As long as you're paying attention. Like this one says 22. The camera won't pick it up. This is 22 right there. You'll see it. You'll see it when you have one or you watch other reviews, because mine might not be good enough. Okay. I'm gonna keep that cleaning rod out for a moment, because now we're moving on to this piece here. This floppy piece, which is mesh here, and then some sort of fabric cloth on the other side, and we have a zipper. I added Teflon tape, because you never know. If you're in airsoft, Teflon tape is one of your best fucking friends. Understand? It is one of your best fucking friends. Okay? Moving on. Oh, another one of your best fucking friends if you're an airsofter. I have this in here. This is a airsoft gas magazine wrench key tool, utilitarian. I believe this is for bigger valves, for the release valve. Like high kappa, or maybe the GM4 again, for example. This one here. This one here is for the single stacks. Sometimes if you have a leak, all you need to do is tighten that. Sometimes that's just the case. So you take one of these and you turn it left, right, of course, right. You want to turn it right, you don't want to turn it left, you turn it right to tighten it. And then this little one is for the insert or exit valve. The enter valve, not exit. Of course, you would have to take the mag plate off depending on the magazine, and then you use this to tighten. And again, if you're having a leak from there, you might want to try this first. This is like what, $12 on evike.com. Ooh, we're commercializing now. We're selling out. And, you know, this is essential to me. If you're doing airsoft, this is essential. Yeah, again, depending on the magazine, use whichever one fits. Took me way too long to get one of those, but I finally got one. Also, we have in here, this is a utilitarian tool that comes with the bag. And on this end, hopefully nothing falls out. We'll do it this way. I'll be an octopus. And you can screw I believe, yes you can, this end on here so you have a handle. Okay. And then the other end is used for the next part. Oh, that just fell out. I'm not exactly sure what these are called, so I come up with my own terminology. You can correct me if you want. It's okay. I won't cry. But I call this like the tool chain, because it is kind of like a chain, and these would be like the links. Know what I mean? Okay. So we got a long Phillips. That's kind of small, kinda. And then you got a large Phillips, medium, small. That's the smallest one. And then you got flat, and then there's a medium flat, small flat. And then you got these hex type ones here, and they connect on the other side like so. And they say the size is right on them. Like this one is CRV 1/4. Again, the camera won't pick it up. And if it doesn't pick it up, I'll put it down for you. So those are those. It also comes with large cleaning pads that could be used for whatever. What I've been using them for is to cut them down to fit the bore. You can also use these to clean the rails. You use these to clean anything you want on the guns. And then here is a smaller bag that had much smaller patches, and I had used them all. I had cut them into 3s, used them all, and then I've been using these large ones, cutting them down, and then that's what's in here now. Oh, there you are. There's the smallest flathead. For some reason, these were out of order. I must have been in a hurry or something. I must have been in a tiffy kind of mood where OCD didn't matter at the moment. But there you are. Okay. Okay, so that is empty. And then here on this side you have, I believe, is a cap for the utilitarian tool. If I can manage to open this. I've never actually used this. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure what it's for. I just know it's for that. I hate that when plastic doesn't want to... Fuck it, we'll open it this way. Right? Right? No, we can't open it that way. It might break. There's always got to be something that wants to, fuck on me. Or jeopardize what I'm trying to accomplish. But this... it's going to annoy me if I can't get this out. Fuck it. There is a cap piece here that looks like... you know what? I don't know where the hell that goes. So, something I don't know about the damn bag. Big deal. Alright. So, I've gone over the contents of what comes with the bag, and as I've went through those contents of what comes with it, I went over the contents that I added, and with that said, those are the things that did not come with it. And with that said, those are kind of like the little tiny gripes I have with the bag, is that although it comes with a lot, and you can't really complain, but it does not come with a microfiber, which I thought maybe it should have. It does not come with lubricant. It would have been nice if it came with a little thing of lubricant, but I kind of understand why it did not come with lubricant. And it's because everyone has their own personal preference. Again, to a lot of you, for airsoft, this is the devil's semen. To me, this works great, which is why I keep using it for over fucking 16 years, dude. Anyways, so yeah, it would have been nice if it came with that. But not a big deal, because I already had, what, 6 bottles of lubricant before I got this anyway, so, you know. And the bag was actually so nice that someone I know really liked it as well, who recently got into airsoft for the same reasons I'm into airsoft, not for skirmishing. I'm retired from that, but they got into it because the training, you know, the transition between using an airsoft gun to real steel, and they actually have some real steel firearm experience. So it did not come with the Teflon. I added that. Not a big deal. Again, this is for real steel, so, you know, it did not come with lubricant. It's fine. It did not come with a microfiber. Fine. I had 6 of them anyway. So, and these cheap scissors from the dollar store that I use to cut. Well, obviously you use them to cut whatever the fuck you want, dude. You can cut your fucking beard running around here, you know. But I use these usually to cut the patches or the Teflon tape. And I kind of just tuck it here. Fits perfectly fine right here. So we're going to zip that up. And then we're going to put the lubricant back where I had it. We're going to put everything back where I had it. So it gets a good review from me, man, because it comes with pretty much everything. Of course, now that I took everything out, getting it all seated back to where the way I had it is a little bit of a pain. You could sneak a beer in there, you know. You can actually fit a pistol in here. Sometimes I do that as well, like if I'm going out here and I have a pistol rigged to my chest on my tanker holster, or sometimes I have a shoulder holster. Very rarely I'll wear one on my hip. I'll carry a spare pistol in here that I'm going to test to see if things are functioning properly or whatever. So you can put all kinds of stuff inside this bag. For a little bag, I call this a bag of tricks, really, because you can just put all kinds of shit in here. It's almost kind of like Link from Zelda. It's kind of like the bag that I always pictured him to have that's non-existent because it never shows up anywhere on him. Maybe it does in the newer Zelda games, but I wouldn't know because I haven't had the opportunity to play those. But, yeah, dude, oh my god. Oh, my biggest gripe, and I'm glad I put it down so I could look at it. My biggest gripe is actually the clip. This clip. Because for some reason, this piece, this strap, and again, black on black, this strap likes to slip out from here. And this will fall off completely. So, for now, normally I would just sew it, but I just haven't felt like it. So for now, I've just been adjusting it to the point to where there's like a little slack. And of course, it doesn't want to cooperate with me because it is a small little strap. So there isn't a whole lot of room to play with. And it does not have, let's take it off. It does not have little ridges, like little teeth like it should, to kind of help grip into the fabric. So I'll, now it doesn't want to go back in. There's not a whole lot of room to play with because this little strap is so short. And that's the biggest problem right now with trying to get this to do what I'm trying to get it to do. But instead of fighting with it, what I'll show you is that I took this clip that I had from somewhere and I'll just clip it onto the end here to keep it from moving and just hope that it doesn't come undone. But at least you have the zipper. When you have the propane tank in here, I can't zipper it all the way, but at least it's zippered enough to where nothing could fall out. So very nice bag, man. Oh my god, very nice. And they're not expensive. Like I said, I bought it for somebody else not too long after Christmas, and they obviously they loved it. They got to witness firsthand what I had. It was like fucking $40, and it comes with everything I just showed you except for obviously what I specified that's not there. It's pretty good, man. And of these pouches that I showed that I could put like spare airsoft magazines in, of these, they could fit the spare airsoft magazines. They could definitely fit the real steel magazines. The only thing is that I've compared to one of the WE single stack 1911 magazines to a real steel standard 7-round blued magazine without the mag bump or the heel. I've compared them and it seems like the airsoft magazine is slightly smaller. So there might be a little, but I don't know, man. There seems to be enough room in there to where it probably could fit in there. And then here, not that it has anything to do with the bag, but it has to do with my everyday, when I go out here, get up, is this shoulder holster. I forgot the brand, maybe I'll review it another time, but I definitely recommend it. It's pretty awesome. My scrawny ass self. And then the shoulder holster here, the Tanger holster, came with the holster, came with the straps, got 2 straps, got one up here, and then it's got one that wraps around your torso. Torso. Wow. And right here I got a dual mag pouch. It's one unit, but it has 2 adjustable mag pouches. These mag pouches, again, I forgot what brand. I think they're Matrix or something. I think I may have brought them up in a past video or something. I don't know, it doesn't matter, but anyways. And they fit single stack 1911 magazines, the double stack high kappa magazines. They fit the M9 3R type magazines. They fit pretty much whatever magazines you want to put in there. And again, it's adjustable, so it could probably fit like a mid-cap magazine for a pistol or whatever in there, but nothing too large. But these fit, the magazines fit nicely into these pouches to where I don't think that they're just gonna fall out. And then this pouch here, which is the oddball, isn't actually a mag pouch, but I use it as one because I don't have the knife for it. And right there, it's a buck folding knife holster pouch type unit, and it actually fits a single stack WE 1911 magazine in there perfectly fine to snap it, unless it has a bumper on there because it's a little too high. So I got 3 spare mags here, and I got 1 in the gun. And since we got the gun out, I mean, how can I do a video without a little bit of shooting? It's been 40 minutes and I haven't done any shooting. This is weird. So, well, that was empty. Dirt. Get another one out. So, let me put this back on so I don't look so damn ghoulish. So there you have it, dude. And you can get these on Midway USA. I believe you can get them on oh, how could I forget? What, Brownells. I think I got mine off Amazon. I'm not 100% sure on that. And other places you could probably find them on, like, you could probably find them on Bud K if they're still around. I'm so behind on the times. What else? I don't know, pretty much any gun place, dude, like gun broker. I mean, just look around. I'm sure you can find it. Just type in GunMaster DAC Technologies, dude, and you should probably find it. It's affordable. Again, it comes with everything that you need, and then you can just add the bits and bobs that does not come with. It's not that serious, guys. I mean, get it together, right? Get it together. If you're in airsoft, maybe this wouldn't be good for game, for skirmishing, because I don't know, some people, they might be, oh, it's in the way, but it's kind of bright, and a lot of time when you're skirmishing, you kind of want to blend. So, you know, wearing like camo and then having like this blue bag hanging off, I mean, it's kind of like a dead giveaway. But I'm sure they come with other colors. They got it. I don't think this is going to be the only color that they have out there. But this is the only one I saw. But then again, I didn't really look super hard. It was as simple as, this was a gift. Someone else saw it. They saw me using it. They're like, oh my god, I like that, blah, blah, blah. I would like one, so boom, I went and got them the exact same one because I knew that's what they liked. So I'm sure if you shop around, you can find some with different colors. Maybe there is a camo one. Maybe there's an all black one, blah, 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 blah. But this, to me, is purely like plinking. A nice plinking bag, because that's what I do usually. And, so there you have it, man. I mean, there isn't much more to say. I still have room in that bag. Like, I could put my gloves in there, you know? I could put my gloves in there. I could put my smokes in there, you know, if I want to feel even more fatigued but less stressed than I already do, you know, that's good. Lighter, you know, whatever the fuck you want in there, man. There's no nothing written on stone about what you can or cannot put in there. But anyways, thank you for watching. This video was kind of like all over the place, I felt like, but hopefully I got the point across. Great bag. Get it? And I'm sure, like, if you go on the same websites you got the bag, you can find other things to put in the bag. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop instead of having to go everywhere. Or you can go on evike.com. I vouch for them because I've been using them for so many years, and they have so many things on there, and they're not paying me to do this, dude. If they were paying me to do this, I would have so much more shit to be showing you, but they don't. Okay? But anyways, again, Evike's got like outdoor shit, survival shit. It's not just airsoft. They got all kinds of stuff on there, man. They got movie props. You know, go over to Evike. They're over in Cali, you know, and you know, check them out. The prices aren't the best all the time, but they're pretty damn good. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't be shopping shopping there for all these years because I've always been broke as fuck, no matter what I'm doing. So, you know, if you're on a budget, I mean, they're pretty good. I mean, you can always find stuff a little bit cheaper elsewhere, but, you know, the trust thing there, the customer service and everything is there. Again, one more thing, talk about customer service. I know I mentioned a while back, but just in case you just happen to stop on this video, or this is the first time you're seeing me, blah, 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 fucking yada, yada, yada. The customer service is so good that, like, a while back, I bought the WE MP9, which is based off the Smith & Wesson MP9 gas blowback air assault pistol striker fire. I had a lot of issues with that one, and I told him it was like $100 or something. I told him, I was like, listen, I'm having too many issues, blah blah blah. They're like, no problem, send it back free of charge. Okay, so I sent it back to them. They got me, you know, they sent me another one. Same bullshit happened. So I was like, you know what? I called him up. I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to work with this pistol anymore. I really wanted it, but it's not working out for me. Blah, blah, blah. Can I exchange it for something of similar value? And they're like, yeah, of course. You know, and if it's cheaper, but then we'll just give you the difference onto your card or whatever, yada, yada, yada. And then I got the WE Desert Warrior single stack gas blowback 1911. In exchange, and I haven't had any issues with that other than that break-in period or whatever. I know other people do that, but they were just so smooth about it. They didn't want to fucking argue with me. They didn't want to do shit. They were just like, alright, whatever, you know. They were cool. They were cool. Alright, everybody, thanks again for watching. GunMaster, DAC Technologies, cleaning carry bag for real steel firearms, but it can also be used for airsoft. High power, peace, and thank you for putting up with my crazy fucking bullshit. Have a good one.